Hello there and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about rules. Not in general, but about a special set of rules, let's just call it that, from the Vampire Count's army list. I want to talk about Resurrecting the Fallen and Raise the Dead with the special rule, the Newly Dead. Some of the undead units have that special rule. There's a particular reason I want to talk about that in this video. There was let's say an incident, not really an incident, a situation in the tournament a couple of weeks ago, and players called the TO, and the TO didn't found anything in the rule book to forbid it. Let me bring up the photo of the situation happening. And the TO is right, basically right. You see the red circle around the three zombies on the right? Those were raised from the Necromancer. But not as a new unit, but to add to this long line of zombies already shambling across the battlefield. And the undead player just keeps making the unit bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And in the rulebook you can't find anything against it, so the assessment of the TO was right, because there is nothing in the rulebook to prevent this from happening. But we do have the rules in the Vampire Count list. And there we can pretty easily determine that this is impossible to do. It's just against the rules. See, zombies are skirmishers. And they are only skirmishers. They don't have open order or close order or any formation that allows them to be placed in a rank and file formation. Except of course in one situation, when they go into close combat. When skirmishers go into close combat, they rank up, they build ranks, they build files, and then you can raise them. But this is not possible. We take a look at the rules now. Raise that. It's an enchantment, casting value 10+, range 12 inches. Effect, place a unit of 2 D3 risen zombies on the battlefield anywhere completely within 12 inches of this model, but not within 1 inch of any models. This unit cannot declare a charge during the turn in which it was raised. Okay, I think he tried Invocation of Nehek. During the command subphase of their turn, if they are not engaged in combat, this character may attempt to resurrect the Fallen, see page 28. We'll take a look at Resurrect the Fallen in a couple of minutes. By making a leadership test using their own leadership. If this test is passed, a single friendly unit that has the Necromantic Undead special rule and is within 12 inches of this character recovers a number of lost wounds. However, magically repairing great undead beasts is much harder than raising zombies from the dirt. Therefore, how many wounds are recovered depends upon the unit troop type and this character's level of wizardry. There's a small difference between Raise Dead and this one. This one, Raise Dead says the risen zombies have to be completely within 12 inches of the model that raises them. Here it says just the unit must be within 12 inches. So it can be one model or it can be all, doesn't matter. So what he did, what we saw in the picture before, he raised the unit of zombies. And then, with Invocation of Nehek, he made them bigger. And bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Because he used Resurrect the Fallen. Resurrect the Fallen is a special rule in the Vampire Count army list. And states, in a Vampire Count's army, it is possible to heal a unit by recovering lost wounds and to resurrect fallen warriors. Wounds recovered in this way follow a strict order. First, any character that have joined the unit are healed. A character that has been reduced to 0 wounds and is removed from play cannot be resurrected. Makes sense, he's dead. Second, models with more than 1 wound on their profile are healed. Then it's champion, and after that rank and file models. And here we have the first little hint why this is impossible. Rank and file models are resurrected. Then we have two notes here. A model with multiple wounds needs to be healed first fully, needs to be fully healed before another will be resurrected. And there must at least be one model left in the unit, otherwise it doesn't work because the unit is destroyed. But now comes the interesting paragraph. Resurrected models are added to the front rank until it reaches the minimum required to claim a rank bonus. After which additional models can be added to the front or rear rank. If the unit already has more than one rank, models can only be added to the rear rank. The unit cannot be taken beyond its starting size. The last sentence is overwritten by the newly dead rule. The newly dead states, when resurrecting the fallen, a unit with this special rule can be taken beyond its starting size. So, what does it mean for our situation here? Let's get back to this paragraph. Resurrected models are added to the front rank. Or to the rear ranks. That is the important part. Why this, what we saw on this picture, is not possible. Let's have a look at the skirmisher rules. Skirmishers do not have rank and files. They don't. Unless the unit of skirmishers has the open order special rule, so that you can place them in rank and file. They don't have rank and files. Therefore, since they don't have a rank that you can fill up, you cannot resurrect the fallen on a skirmishing unit. So when is it possible? Simple. When skirmishers engage in combat. If they engage in combat, they form up rank and files, and then you can resurrect them. But you cannot resurrect them when they are in their skirmish formation. And since neither zombies nor ghouls or any other skirmishing unit from the undead list has an additional special rule, for example open order, or close order, or lance formation, like the Bretonnians, then you can't just place them in base-to-base contact and pretend that they have ranks. And as we see in the picture from the tournament, this is obviously not a rank and file unit. So until Games Workshop clarifies this, it's rules as written, and it's not possible. Maybe they just want that to prevent exactly things like this. That's the point I was trying to make, and I wanted to talk about this because there was a huge discussion afterwards. For me, when I read this, I read the skirmisher rules, I read Resurrect the Dead, I read Raise the Dead, I read the Invocation rules. It's absolutely clear that you cannot raise dead, that you cannot resurrect the fallen on a skirmishing unit. There's one thing I just want to add. All I talked about is rules as written at the time of recording. If GW changes anything, there will be an info card popping up right now in the upper right corner of the video with a link to a follow-up video where I talk about the changes and what that meant for what I talked about in this video. Thank you for watching. Next time we'll talk about lances. Not the lance formation, but the lances as a lance as a weapon. And how it works with fallback and good order. See you next time.